Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Let's see what we're cutting today. So let's just walk through these. I got a kind of a clear white looking nodule. Can't tell what this is going to be. It could be a quartz or it could be a clear to white banded agate. Alright, I got a half nodule here with some definite banding showing. A little bit of quartz and a little bit of waterline down here. So we'll cut parallel to that broken face. See how cool that comes out. I might get a slab off of that. We will see. Okay, all right, this is some of that Sagenite agate from on the Verde River up where the Sheep's Crossing or Sheep's Bridge is. Typically these come out, even though they look brown on the outside, they come out purple on the inside. And if you look right here at the end, you can see some quartz crystals with a little bit of a purple tinge, almost like amethyst. And another spot of quartz back here. So I don't know how this is going to come out or how to cut this one. But we'll figure it out. I got another cool looking little nodule. It does have a fracture running through the bottom half. Wow, it looks like it goes almost all the way around the stone. That's a bummer. It's got some cool patterns in it. It's got a little bit of quartz right here, but the rest of it looks like Sagenite. Purple. Alright, well, we'll cut it regardless just to see. Might look cool in the tumbler. Another little nodule. Not much showing on this. Don't see any major fractures or anything though. Looks pretty good. Alright, here's the big nodule in this bunch. Got a little bit of a kind of a blue-gray banded agate at the end here. Typically I would cut this long ways, but since it's already fractured or windowed here at the end, I don't know, maybe we'll just cut it parallel to that, and if it's any good, I'll cut some slabs off of it. Now this end looks solid agate, but right here I see some quartz. So I don't know. Might be quartz on this side. Well, we'll cut a few slabs off of it on this end and see. I got another nodule. Interesting. Alright, well, I'm guessing this is going to be tubes or moss or something on the inside. Maybe a little bit of banding, but looks like it's going to be something other than banding to me. Okay, I got another large nodule. It's got a chunk of the host rock sticking to it. Don't know how deep that goes into this. Looks like it's got some pretty good skin around this way here though. Another piece of host rock. some more host rock, but it looks like it's just on the edge. A little bit of banding showing in that broken face on the bottom. I don't know, maybe I'll cut this one this way parallel to that broken face. Alright, last up, kind of a little nodule. Oh, I thought this was like a broken face, but it's not. Huh. I'm gonna guess a little bit of water line right here. On at least that end. So, might cut this one down the spine. Alright, let's get them on the saw, get them cut, and see what we end up with. I will be right back. Alright, back from the saw. Usual, I'm going to start with the one that broke. So, this is the one from Sheep's Crossing or Sheep's Bridge. And it's definitely a purple saginite, just not a real good one. It's got a lot of open pockets in it. And it's got this geode center. It's pretty cool looking. And then of course the other side broke. On the other side of that geode pocket. On a fracture. Alright, cool. Alright. Next up, take a look at this first. This is got us a quartz nodule. Quartz is clean for the most part. A little bit of a fracture right there. You can see it. Not bad. Cool. Alright, so this is the one I said had, looked like it had a flat spot. It was going to be water lined. And it was. But that was about the only agate in this. The rest of this was quartz. Alright, it's pretty clean looking though. Nice. Alright, next up. Alright, this one had some banded agate around the outside, quartz in the center, and then a floater in the dead center. This, a little bit of paint from the saw blade. Very translucent. That one might look really nice, polished up. Very cool. All right. Okay, so did have a little bit of banding. The rest of it was kind of a moss looking material. Pretty good. Not a lot of bad pits or anything. And a little bit of pitting on this side. Yeah, right here on both sides actually. But not bad. Still would look nice polished. Love the color in that. Alright, cool. Next up, got the big one that wasn't sure what was going to be in this. Turns out, did have a little bit of banding, and then it had some tubes and a little bit of quartz. You can see some of the host rock poking through. Definitely would look nice polished. Pretty cool looking. Got a lot going on in that. nice. Alright. Next up, it's that one that I said unfortunately had a fracture in it, so I kind of cut it. So I'd avoid that fracture. And you can tell right here, got pretty close to it and a piece of it popped off. But other than that, held up pretty good. Nice. So this is kind of a saginite, almost. The tubes around it are thick enough. I might call this a tube agate. A little bit of quartz. Definitely look nice, polished up. Nice red and purple colors with that contrasting white and a little bit of gray blue. Very nice. All right. So I cut the heel off of this one and then one slab, and as you can tell, the husk popped off on both of those. But let's go ahead and take a look, see what we ended up with. So look at the heel. Look at that, that's pretty cool looking. You got a little bit of water line going right into a fortification pattern. Oh, it's a shame that popped off, but you could tell it was gonna. There's dirt in there. Still look nice, polished, tumbled. All right, so I got a slab. It's a little bit uneven. Top did pop off, but I don't think it affects this too much. Does look like there's a heel fracture in there. Just see it right there. Other than that, very nice looking. Let's take a look at the back. Okay, so that water line disappears in the pattern. And you can see that fracture right there. But it is healed. All right, and what are we left with? You see that little piece will probably pop off. All right, nice banded pattern. It's got those tubes, not tubes, sorry, platelets and orbicular discs or snowflakes, whatever you want to call them, floating around in those bands. All right, very cool. Last up, so I did cut a heel and 2 slabs off of this. Let's see how it came out. We'll start with this heel. So you can tell, just starting to get some bands. Got a couple little snowflakes or orbs floating in there. Got some tubes up here. Another banded pattern here. So this is right on the end of the stone. So not much of it had chipped off. Let's look at the back side. It does have a fracture right there. But yeah, it's got a lot going on in it. Pretty cool looking. That would look really nice, polished up. Translucent. Let's look at the back of that. All right, very cool looking. It's got kind of a fortification pattern here, here, and here. It's like 3 of them. That's super cool. Got a fairly good cut on that though. Could definitely polish that one up into a cab, either side. And next slab, got a little thicker. Still see that fracture up there. Love that pattern. A little bit of a wow, not sure which side I like better. They're both really nice. Got a couple little fractures in it, but I don't think they're going to hurt anything. They're probably healed, and stone is definitely thick enough to stay together. So yeah, that was worth cabbing for sure. Both of these are really. Nice heel to polish. And we're left with this. See this right here is a fracture, and it's just starting to show up in this stone here. I could definitely cut just beneath that and maybe get another slab off before that other fracture. Eventually this thing's going to turn into quartz, it looks like, or at least start to have some quartz in it. But got more room to play with. Definitely get some more slabs off of that one. That is really nice looking. Alright, that is the last one in this video. Thank everybody for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike. Leave me a comment, tell me why. Either way, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.